Backpacks. We're going to have a lot of different variety in backpacks. Let's start with what is going to be most common for most scouts. This is an Osprey. The brand name doesn't matter so much as does what you're looking for in a pack, but an Osprey is a good quality pack. What you're seeing here is a 65-liter pack, which is the amount of volume that can be stored in the pack. So you can get a 65-liter pack for a very small youth pack all the way up to female, adult male. This happens to be a ladies pack. As you go to select your pack though, what matters most is the torso height and your hip belt size. That has to fit for you. So once you've selected in on the 55 to 65 liter size, which we'll talk about in a little bit, why that's important, what you're doing is fitting the pack to you. And a really good way to do that, go to REI, even if you're not buying there, have them size for you what your torso weight is and your waist size. This pack is going to cost the same as some of the lighter weight packs, but what you find in this one is it's a bigger overall volume, a little bit heavier. You can actually hold up to about 50 pounds in this pack and still be comfortable, whereas as you go to lighter weight packs, they're not built for more than about 30 pounds. You can see the nice strong straps. These are going to hold up to scouts abusing them for years and years as they're through those youth time frame. As they get to older scouts, they can go to something where the straps are a little bit smaller and take less abuse. And even in a higher end, or I don't know, higher end, but certainly more expensive, lighter weight, we have the with this heavier pack, you also get a lot more padding in the strapping all the way through. There's a lot more space between you and what's in your pack, so it really doesn't matter how you pack your pack. You're going to be comfortable because there's a lot of structure here. As you move to higher end packs or lighter weight packs, they don't have all of this, and so it's more important how you pack your pack and what kind of gear you actually have. You can actually get the Osprey and this Granite Gear pack for about the same price, but in order to be comfortable with this pack, the gear inside it needs to be lighter weight. That's getting back to this can hold heavier things, the amount of volume that you can strap things on it. It all works a little bit better with the bigger things. So as you move into, say, the down materials, the smaller tents, the lighter weight tents, the lighter weight, all of your gear, you can move into these other packs. But this is a great entry-level pack. It's going to do everything your scout needs to do for the first few years, and really it'll get them through their entire scouting career if they don't want to move into the next. Let's talk about some more of the advantages of this sturdier pack, especially for the newer backpacker. A lot of times you're not going to have all of the lightweight gear, and with that you might have a really larger sleeping bag than maybe that down small sleeping bag, so it's going to take up a lot of volume inside your pack, and you might have larger other gear. And with that, this pack is going to give you lots of options for how to store your gear. You can see here, putting the pad here, the tent can fit up here underneath the lid. That 65-liter volume that we've been talking about, that's all that internal space in this pack. As you move into the lighter weight packs, this mesh area is actually part of the 60-liter space. So if you like all your stuff inside of your pack, that's something to be aware of, is what is included when they're talking about the 60-liter space. You need to know what you're putting on the outside of your pack, and does your stuff fit there? Are those things that are waterproof, things you want to get to easily. It really matters how you pack your pack. But, so the reason this nice lightweight thing is here and the heavy tent is here is because you always want to keep the heavy stuff close to your core. And something sticking out farther is going to pull you back more. So if you have two things to put on your pack, you'll be better served to keep the weight closer to your body. Same thing on the inside of your pack. Down through the core of the center is where you want to keep the weight, and as opposed to putting the heavy things on the outside of the pack. You have big
Cords.
Pockets here. You can put your water bottles in. You always want to keep your water easily accessible while you're backpacking. You want to keep your snacks easily accessible, your tent essentials easily accessible, including your rain gear. One thing nice about all of these packs is there's a sleeve, so you get hot. You always want to maintain your moisture while you're backpacking. So if you start to get hot, you don't want to sweat. You want to take off that extra layer, and you can pack it in and just keep going. You don't have to unpack everything, and that gives you a way to, when you stop for a break, you'll cool down quickly. You can put that extra layer back on